Here's part 3 after a crisis occurs for the equipment section for crisis communications. Once the crisis is over, there's an opportunity to formally reflect and capture information on best practices implemented and areas for improvement. This is called after-action reporting and improvement planning. And by the way, this may be well beyond the traditional response phase of emergency responders. If your facility, production, reputation, or other areas continue to be impacted well beyond the public's view of this disaster, your crisis communications team may still need to be in response mode well into recovery. There may also be thank you communications that need to be created and communicated, and potentially anniversary messages that need to be crafted or at least started, if applicable, based on the disaster. Think about an active shooter incident at your office and how complex the communications would continue to be in the days, weeks, and months, and even years after that incident. Don't forget, when you start to demobilize your staff, contractors, and other members of your team, you'll need to return borrowed or rented equipment. Also, temporary access to systems and software may need to be turned off. Last chance in this unit to practice. Practice the process to return equipment which was borrowed or rented, including third-party items. Don't forget the process to turn off or disable temporary access to systems and cloud-based files, which may have been granted to vendors and subcontractors. Use the Bart Nunat blog post section to add your contributions, so that others who take this course can see your examples. Again, this is optional. Review the template we provided in the class project section and use MS Word to update appendix number 9 at the end, which is the demobilization checklists, including steps to prepare and return any borrowed or rented equipment appendix. Don't add any proprietary information such as real names or cell phone numbers to the version you post to the Bart Nunat blog post section. The value here is to show a sample equipment return process checklist form and the process your organization uses for its crisis communications team.